Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is fascinating and honestly kind of terrifying. We're looking at what it actually feels like to go a full 24 hours without a smartphone. This whole journey is based on a really revealing conversation between Anna and Jake, who decided to just put their devices down and experience what they called a beautiful nightmare. No scrolling, no messaging, just life, completely unplugged.
So be brutally honest with yourself for a second. How many times do you touch your phone before lunch? 10? 50? For a lot of us, it's not just a tool anymore, right? It's our alarm, our map, our escape. We are completely fixated on it.
Which brings us to a pretty harsh reality: obsession. It's when your brain literally cannot stop thinking about something. Before we even grab a glass of water in the morning, our brains are entirely hijacked by who messaged us and what we might have missed.
To really grasp this dependence, we're going to track the timeline of a no-phone day, from morning withdrawal to afternoon reality and finally evening connection.
Part 1. The morning ghost screen.
1,000. It might genuinely feel like you check your phone 1,000 times before you even sit down for breakfast.
Now, obviously, 1,000 times is an exaggeration, making something sound way bigger than the truth just to convey a feeling. But it perfectly illustrates the heavy emotional weight of our morning digital habits.
I absolutely love this detail from Anna. She said, "My hand grabbed the ghost of your phone." Her muscle memory literally just took over. Without her device, she reached out, grabbed empty air on the nightstand, and actually had to look at an old-school 1999 wall clock just to check the time.
Without that morning scroll to distract you, the sudden quiet of the house is incredibly intense. It's very strong, very heavy. It's not a soft, relaxing quiet at all.
As Jake put it, the silence was loud. I could hear the birds, the cars, even my own breathing. Without videos or feeds to drown things out, the natural sounds of the world feel almost too much to handle.
And that silence leaves you feeling incredibly vulnerable, just open, and with your feelings right at the surface. Jake noted that just waiting for the kettle to boil without a screen to hide behind gave his mind all this empty space. Suddenly, you're painfully aware of your own honest thoughts, your worries, and just how tired you actually are.
All right, part 2, stepping out unplugged. Leaving the house is a massive hurdle. Think about an elevator. Usually, your phone is the ultimate escape screen to avoid any awkwardness, right? Without it, you're forced to just stand there with your own thoughts. You stare at your shoes or, wild idea, you might actually look up and smile at a real neighbor. Moving into the workday, we quickly realize how much we get in our own way. We tell ourselves, "Oh, I'll just check this for a second." But we know that's a lie. Without the phone, you can finally focus, proving that your own scrolling habit, not a lack of time, was the real roadblock stopping your productivity.
Part 3. 4 walls, 4 worlds.
So what happens when we come home? Well, the modern living room presents this fascinating contradiction, a situation where two things just completely clash with each other. It's painful, but it's true. The exact same device that keeps us connected to people far away completely disconnects us from the people sitting right in front of us. It's like 4 people on one couch living in 4 entirely different worlds. If a friend asks how your no-phone day is going, the immediate instinct is to play it safe, right? You choose the easy option instead of being deeply honest, giving a breezy, surface-level answer just to brush it off. But without that digital distraction, you're actually encouraged to pour your heart out. You sit down, share all your real feelings without hiding, and truly open up about the intense pressure of always being online. Look at the stark contrast here. It goes from, "nah, it's fine," to, "honestly, it's hard. I feel restless." Stripping away the phone breaks down those conversational shields. Eyes finally meet, creating space for raw, honest conversations that build real connection. By the end of the detox, you start seeing the smartphone for what it really is: a safety blanket we hold on to, even when it's not good for us anymore, just because we feel bored or nervous. Which brings us to part 4, waking up to reality. Removing that constant digital noise allows you to wake up to reality, to finally see a truth about your life that was sitting right there the whole time. Jake absolutely nailed it with this thought. He said, "I woke up to the truth that my mind was always half inside the screen." And wow, does that capture the modern human condition? Even when we're physically present, a huge part of our consciousness is permanently trapped in the digital world. So, I want to leave you with this question. Are you writing your story, or is your phone writing it for you?
You don't have to delete everything forever, but taking just a few hours offline might show you that the absolute best parts of your day are right in front of you, not inside a screen.